First day of free agency. I know we had a lot go on real early, which is surprising. I never seen so many trades this early. But it was good. It was good. Definitely some exciting moves. Some more moves to report as of yesterday. Hold on. Report as of yesterday. Okay. Make sure this screen is not lagging like yesterday. I have no idea why I was doing that. I know Spectrum could be a headache sometimes, and it went out a couple of times as of recently in the past couple of few months. So I don't know if it's interfering with my stream. But let's get right into it. So as of yesterday, Morant was traded to Portland Trailblazers for Jeremy Grant and another player. So Portland Trailblazers, they have a decent amount of guards. So it was reported that they do want to go after Jaylen Brown, but it seems as of this morning that they don't really know where Jaylen Brown is going to get traded because what is setting them apart from a trade partner is draft assets. So they want a lot of picks. I don't know if Portland have all those picks, but I believe they do. And if they do, they're definitely going. I believe they're going to make the move because if you look at the Portland Trailblazers roster, they have what is it? Oh, this cursor. Okay, there we go. They have like at least 5 guards, if I'm not 5, 6 guards, and about good 4 of them, 5 of them can be in starting lineups. So they now have Morant. They still have Damian Lillard coming back. Drew Holiday, Scott Henderson. What did he average? I don't remember. He averaged 14. He averaged 14 last season. And who is the other one? I don't know how to say his name. Kamara. I don't know how to say his name. He averaged 13. That's what I was like. This trade to me was strange at first, but when they made it, I'm like, they're probably looking to go after another player. And then Sharp, of course, who averaged like, I think 20-something points. Yeah, 20 points. On top of Damian Lillard and Drew Holiday, now you add Morant. So they have about a good 5, 6 guards. So, in my opinion, because they're saying they're looking for Morant, Damian Lillard to be in the starting lineup. Of course, they're the best guards on paper. So, will play point. I'm guessing Dame is the one that'll play shooting guard, which makes sense because Damian Lillard do play more as a shooting guard. He's definitely one of the best shooters we've seen, and especially in fourth quarter. So, if you have someone like Morant who just passes him the ball, because I believe, averaged like 8 assists last season. He averaged a decent amount of assists. My bad. This cursor is acting kind of weird today. Okay, yeah, he averaged 8 assists. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I still believe that Portland is going to be the go-to spot for Jaylen Brown. I like that move. So we'll see what happens there. I like this move for to put him in a different atmosphere, a different city, because of all the different activities that happened with him in the past few years over there in Memphis. So this is a fresh start for him. And I like this move. So now that that's out of the way, because they were acting like he wasn't going to get traded. And I was like, even though he messed up over the years, I said to myself, there has to be someone that needs a point guard that will trade for Morant. Now, far as the LeBron James news, possibly going to the Warriors, this information seems to be all over the place. So they're trying to report today that the Golden State Warriors want to offer LeBron a contract today. But the issue is LeBron will only be eligible to sign like a mid-level exception, I think under 15 mil, they were saying, with the Warriors. So he definitely not getting the contract he wants. So it's kind of weird. And then as of yesterday, Porzingis signed a new deal with Golden State Warriors. So when I saw that move, I really did not understand where LeBron really fit into this equation because Porzingis, of course, is a starting power forward. They were rumored to be trying to trade for Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis is a power forward as well. Two starting power forwards on the same team. That both are stars to me. I still consider Porzingis a star player. He could definitely be that if he could stay healthy. And neither one of them most definitely do not want to play center. So I did not understand the whole Anthony Davis rumors because I forgot about Porzingis. I completely forgot about him. I did not know he was on Golden State, or I just don't remember him getting traded there. But I do remember some trades that went down during the deadline, so I'm guessing that's when he got traded there. So let me look at that roster. Let me see. Why did it click that? Okay, Porzingis. So he did play center for them. Then I forgot about Draymond. Hold on. Because then they're saying the rumor is they want to trade Jimmy for Anthony Davis. But if they have him at center, they have Draymond power forward. Where is Anthony Davis playing? This is confusing me because I forgot about Porzingis. Where did he play last season? He definitely got traded here, but I just don't remember when. But I didn't understand that. Then Jimmy Butler, agent claimed that Golden State has no intentions to trade him because remember Jimmy Butler is coming off an injury, I believe an ACL injury. I don't remember if it's ACL or Achilles. So he's not going to play probably majority of next season. So he's going through rehab. So where I'm just not understanding where is this information coming from because like I said before, I feel like it's all media hype because all the other hype died down, especially Giannis being the main person that they were reporting, and he got traded so fast. And to a certain extent, I'm glad he got traded fast because they was gonna prolong this throughout the whole summer or next like couple weeks to a month where he was going, making up more rumors, making up more lies. So I'm glad he is out the way, and then a lot of the other ones is getting out of the way. So now it's just Jaylen Brown, really LeBron, and the Kawhi Leonard, the ones that are left. So in my opinion, I believe all three of them are gonna go to the team that they want to go to or get traded to this week. Free agency is moving pretty fast. No one seems to be playing around. They're getting it done now. And you can't blame them because most of these are older All-Stars. So they already know where they want to go and what they want to do. And then a lot of these organizations, to me, it seemed like in the past season too, they knew the new direction they were going in. The Los Angeles Lakers, once they were sold, new ownership knew exactly what they wanted to do, the next moves they wanted to make. They knew if they wanted to build around Luka or keep LeBron or keep Reeves. They already had this, for the most part, figured out. Same thing with Kawhi. Once Clippers traded away Harden, I told everybody Kawhi was right after that. We knew Ja was on the move. We knew Giannis was going to be on the move. Jaylen Brown, we've heard rumors for a couple years, but we never knew for sure if he was going to be on the move this soon. But it seems like that whole partnership between him and Boston Celtics is worn out. So he's definitely going to be on the move as well. So like every player and organization for the most part knew what was coming, where they was going, and what was expected. So none of this is a surprise that it's really moving this fast. And I'm actually forever grateful for it because no offense to Shams, but since he's taken over as the NBA insider, it seems like it's more rumors and more makeup of where they believe people are going or who wants what player. Is none of it. It seemed as honest compared to when Woj was around. And I hate to keep comparing him to Woj, but Woj just did a far better job. The media is getting extremely bored, and we've seen this before. We have seen this before when they take superstars, all stars, and start mixing their names in the rumors of where they're going to get traded or they want to leave or something with the organization to try to lure them into other cities, potentially big markets, more for honestly media and hype. So it's all kind of fit within a money gimmick. Now, as far as the rumors with LeBron and the Warriors, even though they're trying to report as of right now, they say LeBron to the Warrior Buzz is a strategy from Clutch Sports to earn money. It probably is. Who knows? Now, this is the report that I believe is complete inaccurate and false. I don't know. They might prove me wrong. We've all been proven wrong before when it comes to anything, especially sports and these star players and where they want to go. They're saying that LeBron James appears to be nearing a below market price contract to join Steph Curry and Draymond Green in the Warriors. I'm not buying this. And the reason why I'm not buying this, as of yesterday and early this morning at the crack of dawn, 6 a.m., LeBron have put on Instagram multiple times to hint where he's going. And we know why. It's because of all the noise in the media. Because him going to, like I said, LeBron going to the Warriors is probably the most absurd thing you could ever hear. Now this is the first one he put. This was yesterday. That's as of yesterday. Now the crack of dawn. So he's singing "Go Hard, Go Home," Jeezy. So it's like, a lot. I was never a fan of ball players having to use social media to prove a point or to kind of like leak different things or maybe get attention, because don't get me wrong, they're celebrities, they are attention driven, and I don't think it's always a horrible thing. Once you get a certain amount or level of fame, this is what happens. But in this case, I don't mind LeBron or anyone kind of doing these type of activities to get a message out, because like I said before, we've heard a lot in the past with media coming up with their own kind of fantasies. I'm not even gonna say ideas, fantasies of where they want players to play. And if LeBron do not sign with the Golden State Warriors, somebody in the media, multiple people, I'm telling you, they're going to get the fan base is going to go in on them, because it was a whole issue with Giannis at trade deadline. Even though there was definitely smoke around his name, I believe that there was definitely activity going on to trade him. But some of the teams or maybe other reports that was coming out about Giannis in the Milwaukee Bucks probably was not true. So there was a lot of people in the fan base that was highly upset during trade deadline when he didn't get traded. People thought him and the Milwaukee Bucks was playing games, and they was also really upset at Shams in the media. Now, like I said, to spread a rumor about LeBron potentially going to Golden State Warriors, considering all the factors that he battled this team for 4 years in the past against when he was playing for his hometown, the Cleveland Cavaliers. He left to go to LA. We have a winning team now. We're probably like a couple pieces away. Maybe like a couple pieces on the bench, because the bench is definitely going to get changed up regardless if we get LeBron or not. But you just seconds away from another championship, and the first thing you guys want to do is say he's going to Golden State Warriors. It's nasty. It is absolutely nasty. And I believe if LeBron do make the decision to come back home, it proves how horrible that the media is for spreading these lies and rumor once again. So he It's like 6 a.m. I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning now. I don't know why my body's waking me up at 6 a.m. But I woke up at 6 a.m. again. I hop on my phone real quick. And this is the first thing I see cracking down LeBron on Instagram talking about go home. So I'm like, okay, it's obvious that he's trying to handle this a particular type of way. Another sign did point towards him going back to Cleveland was Dan Gilbert sitting on a podcast. Remind you, this guy, like, what, a year or two ago, just had a stroke. He never does podcasts ever. You know, he's not a Mark Cuban type person. He don't do podcasts. And he kind of hinted at LeBron potentially coming back. So, with that being said, I think LeBron is going to probably make his decision this week because things are moving pretty fast. The Cavs definitely did make their moves with James Harden. Earlier, he opted out, so they're going to agree to a deal. They're saying like 30 mil range. So he will be taking a pay cut. And he's definitely taking a pay cut for a reason. So, who is this guy reporting this? Who is... We don't know who this guy is. I'm like, who is Tim? So this guy is probably putting out false reports. So we will see about that. Also, Kawhi Leonard to Toronto is heating up, but they are apart on a deal as well because of draft compensation, which is kind of confusing to me. And it's not saying Kawhi is not worth it, but Kawhi, I believe, well, he is going to sign a multi-year deal. I did forget about that. But other than that, I wouldn't give up too much draft picks for him because he is older. So, I don't know. We'll see about that. But I believe a deal will get done because he's not signing an extension with the Clippers, and we knew that. Once they traded for Darius Garland, you saw that they're going in a different direction. So, we'll see what happens today. I most likely will go back live later on because free agency starts at 6 p.m. I hate that it starts at 6 p.m. I wish it would start at like 3. Norman Powell rumors have some legs, and the Cleveland Cavaliers could look to trade Max Strus. Okay. So we will see. I love free agency. My favorite time of the year. Favorite time of the year as far as basketball. I like it better than trade deadline. Trade deadline, you normally just see people like move some pieces to clear cap. You might see some people, teams add pieces to help out with the bench. Maybe they got like one missing piece in star lineup. It's very rare you see star players get traded at deadline anymore. I don't remember the last time we saw that. So, with that being said, I will definitely be live later, a little after 6, probably close to 6:30, 6:45, to see what moves are being made.